Welcome to TNT Unpacked. We are your hosts, Justin Collymore and Rochelle Amore.
Hey.
And today we're doing a review, if you will, of the TRIBE band launch.
Yeah, TRIBE 2017 decided to do a festival of the bands, 3 bands on one stage. So we had the Lost Tribe, we had Bliss, and we had TRIBE itself, the original, on one stage at the Queen's Park Savannah.
If any of you know Rochelle and I, you would know that both of us are social scientists.
We actually decided to do some pro bono work on this event. Really use our skills to qualify, if you will, the ins and outs of the anthropology of the TRIBE 2017 band launch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you go out, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So we're really trying to understand what goes into a good party. So we figured we'd start with TRIBE band launch.
I mean, TRIBE is one of the biggest sites for Carnival, and their band launch is definitely one of, if not the biggest one in the country. So it was a good place to start. So I'm gonna start because I'm clearly the more qualified one between us. I'm gonna start with my top 3 pros of the TRIBE band launch. Now, you may agree or disagree with this. I mean, you might relate to it if you were there. You might relate to it if you weren't and you're into event planning or promotion. Number 3 would be the parking.
The parking was really quite easy.
So easy. I thought we would have to get a fancy committee parking pass, and we didn't even need it. It was very smooth sailing. The only issue was the man who showed you where to park and then demanded $40.
Yeah. I mean, it's the guy who is working the parking lot. We don't know if he's an official. We don't know what his background is. He's just helping you park.
I saw security officials there.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't have parking attendants. So these random men saw a gap in the market and decided to fill it.
That gap has existed for a while.
A long time.
They have been filling it.
They really have. We didn't give him $40 because we don't have that kind of cash.
We had a 20. We had a 20.
We had a 20, and that was like mostly singles. So you know.
Like, all right, how much money if you combine? What do you call them? Unofficial parking attendants?
I would say more like public parking voluntary support staff.
Yeah, the public parking voluntary support staff. Like, if you added up all of these individuals, how much money do you think they make in a year?
They might be.
What I want to know is, there's a gap in the market, and how much does that market bring into Trinidad?
How much is the market worth?
How much is the market worth?
I mean, is it an economy unto itself?
The
Maybe the voluntary.
Who do we talk to?
Economy.
The Ministry of Works and Transport.
I think that it's a great example of
Entrepreneurship. The Public Parking Voluntary Support Staff. The PPVSS.
So PVSS.
P2V2S. P2V2S. No.
P2V2S.
2PV2S. We're just making up Star Wars characters now.
Star Wars character.
P2P2.
Anyway, we should really get some people together. Now, I think what it says is, guys, there's clearly a need for parking attendants at your events.
It could be at your events. It could be at an office lunch. They are everywhere.
It's true. They're everywhere. But, I mean, should we just leave this market to be open to the public and let these hustlers do their thing? Or should we take control and at events like these have designated official parking attendants?
So they would just be public parking support staff.
Exactly.
But do you think the volunteers would still come out? Is it like a turf thing? How do they split it up? Is it just, all right,
is
one
it like
car
drugs?
comes? Do they just trade off? Is it like drugs? Like, is it like, all right, is it like I have this quadrant, or is it more like, all right, this car comes, you go, this car comes, I go, like they just alternate?
Like a shift situation.
Yeah. I feel like it would be a shift because they have to follow the cars.
What if this was like a highly organized organization who just appeared to be voluntary, and there's this one man running all these PPVSSs?
What if the PPVSS industry already exists? We just don't know about it.
Yeah, they're leading the public to believe that these are individual hustlers trying to make a living, when in fact it's a
What if it's like a very public company? It's like Massey is actually the one behind it.
I don't see that happening. I feel like they would at least have uniforms in that case.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
When you put it that way. Getting back to it, but like you said, the parking was very easy. I was actually surprised at how easily we were able to park. There wasn't any traffic. Very clear routes, very efficiently set up. So I was actually very impressed.
Is that because we went a little early, maybe?
I thought
could have
we
been
reached
it.
late.
We did reach late-ish, but when we got there, the party wasn't as full as it was when
wasn't
we
in full
left.
swing.
Yeah, it wasn't in full swing yet.
Who knows?
I mean, as social scientists, we can't assume that, correlation is causality. We have to really look at all angles and really think about it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
fully agree with you. Very scientific.
Thank you. I'm a professional.
Are you?
Absolutely.
All right. So what was your number 2 then?
The dancers.
Yeah.
I really liked the dancers. I liked the outfits.
I think that was a pro for me as well.
I think it would be. I mean, different dancers decided to cover up underneath differently. Many just went with pasties, some went with bikini tops, bras, full body suits. There was one person who seemed like she opted out of an underwear option.
Really?
Do you remember that?
No, I didn't see this.
Maybe the underwear option she chose was a nude thong. Either way, it looked very abstract.
Abstract.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the woman or the show?
The underwear.
Oh. She had an abstract ass.
Other than, I mean, costumes aside, and it was good. It was really lovely. The choreography was good. The dances were really energetic and fun, and they put on a great show.
I felt very impressed. Maybe it's because I'm not accustomed going to band launches, so it just seemed special to me. It seemed more novel to me than it should have.
Right.
I felt like I was like watching a proper show.
Like, clearly something that had been rehearsed a few times.
And
They kind of acted like the keepers of the stage.
yeah.
Like, between the models and the costumes being presented to the dancers, kind of kept you entertained, and you felt like
They held things together.
they
basically.
held things together. I think they were really well used as part of that program. I really enjoyed the dancing.
All band launches like this one.
I think Tribe has a much more of a performance aspect. I mean, I did go to an Island People one a while ago. And there was a lot of it was almost like a concert.
Right.
They had a different concept that year. But in terms of performance, typically speaking, I would say Tribe was one of the best I've ever seen, if not the best I've ever seen in terms of a quality of a proper show.
Yeah. All right. I feel you. Number one thing that you liked about the Tribe band launch.
Besides how I looked, I would have to say the 360-degree stage was my favorite. Now, for those who weren't there, it's just a square stage. And what the idea is that there's something happening on each side of the square. So no matter where you are on the stage, you will see what's happening. It's easy for most of, if not everyone, to get in on the action. There was also a small moving screen on top as well. So it was almost impossible not to see
All right.
the stage.
Now, this is something I actually had a problem with. The stage made things confusing. All right. If you were to like a normal event, when because obviously you're not with of course, any event you go to, you never end up with the people you're supposed to go there with. You know what I mean? Like you always have to find somebody.
You have to you lose people.
You lose people all the time. So you need to
Yeah.
have a system, right? So normally you could just say, all right, front left, front back, like middle, etc. With this one, because it's a square stage, what do you say? You have to be like, all right, I'm on like the north face. facing the bar. Like it doesn't really make sense. It's super hard.
This is one of my cons in the sense, not just some constructive criticism, nothing too big. I mean, it's always, nothing's going to be perfect, but I thought signage could have been a lot better. And if, for example, they'd named each side of the stage side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, and had a big number, then I can tell you, okay, I'm on side 3 to the left or the back or whatever. And if that would have made stuff much easier. When you're drinking, you lose all sense of compass direction, and you're not going to pay attention to the tents and you don't want to have to think about that. You just want to be able to tell somebody where you are.
I was lost for the whole time.
We lost each other for a long time, for reals.
There's probably an alternate universe where I'm still lost in the Tribe Man launch.
Yeah, the signage was not great. Then also to find the ladies, like, you just want to look around the venue and try and find the ladies' room, find the men's room, find where the food is. These signs were too small. They weren't in a way where I could see them from any side of the stage. Like, The signage could have been much better. I had no idea where the entrance to Bliss was. I just happened to see the railings. Like,
That's true, yeah.
you know, you need to sign things. People were drinking, we're having a good time, we're in a carnival fats. We don't want to have to stress.
That's the thing.
That was not the sound of a wine glass hit the microphone. Back to me and why I love the 360-degree stage. At one point, I think the MC said something about how this was the first 360-degree stage in the world.
He did say that.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's not the case.
That might be a distortion of the truth.
That might be a bit of an exaggeration.
He did say the first 360-degree stage ever.
I think he did say that. And I'm sure he was trying to pump up the crowd, but we're pretty sure if we Google 360-degree stage.
I'm sure somebody tried that like at least 1600 years ago. If you really think about it, like when people back in the West Indies were getting hung in public, that was a 360 degree
That was a
stage.
360-degree stage. There were no... there were no sides. It was just
There were
an
no
open...
sides. Open,
It's
for
open
everybody
stage.
to watch. That's not funny at
It's
all.
not funny. But no, I like the fact that you can see it, and I like the fact that they did it in such a way. It was very well coordinated. You know, like when there was dance, the dancers were on this side, the costumes were on that side, and when the
Yeah.
costumes were on that side, the drummers were on that side.
That's
you know?
true.
Like everybody got a piece of something happening, and you felt like you were part of the show no matter where you were.
Yeah, I agree with that. Are you ready for my top three? My number one was the presentation / hype. I just found that all the effects that went into the start of the show, like the music, the build-up, the fog machines, the drummers, like the lighting, the fire, the fireworks, all that was like exceptionally well done. I was very impressed. I don't know if it's just because I'm easily impressed, but I just thought that was like, all right, this is legit.
I agree. I think Tribe brings a level of professionalism to the game.
Yeah.
Tribe is like the Marshall Montano of carnival bands. You know, always a little bit of a step ahead in terms of presentation.
Right. I feel you. That was deep.
It was.
That was unpacked. All of the effects and everything, it got me really hyped up. Moving on to my second favorite thing about the Tribe Band launch was it was very easy to get drinks. Usually when it's free drinks, usually it's like a real crazy process to get the drink. But this was real easy. The bar wasn't very crowded. Well, the bar was also huge.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of space.
About 2/3 of the perimeter of the venue.
The bar was it was just super easy to get everything. I don't know what else can I say. I mean, I can't really like go into detail on that. What
Did
more
you
can
enjoy the drinks?
The drinks all mixed pretty well.
Okay.
I got a little tipsy.
Anyway, so okay, that's fair. So you got your drinks and whatnot. What was your favorite thing?
My final favorite thing was the crowd. You know, I felt specifically like there was a lot of youthful people there. And I like to see that because, you know, it just shows how the younger audience is getting more, you know, it's their first entry into the soca scene.
What do you mean by younger people? You want to elaborate on that? Not that you're old.
No, well, you want me to elaborate on it?
Yeah, what's so great about the crowd, Justin?
It was just, it's just good to see young people having a good time. It's interesting to look back and, you know, and just reminisce about your times at that age.
So, this would have nothing to do with the fact that you tried hitting on several young women at this party.
This would be unrelated.
Unrelated.
Completely.
So, when you say that you appreciate the crowd, you're talking non-gender specific.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Like, I don't even know how you're getting this from what I'm saying. I'm just saying the crowd was a fresh crowd, you know? Always good to see something fresh.
Some new talent.
I'm sure there were a lot of talented people there. Young people, that's where the talent is.
Wow.
The talent lies with them.
Okay, so other than the fact that I was forced to go with Justin, my least favorite things about the 2017 TRIBE Band launch, I would have to say that the signage that I mentioned before was definitely one of my least favorite things because I hate having to fight to find my friends and fight to figure out how to get to where I need to go. That was just really annoying. So I think this goes for all event planners, any party promoters. Signs are your friend. My second least favorite thing I would have to say was that the layout of the venue resulted in a very tiny VIP bliss section. Now, I know that VIP is supposed to be exclusive, and so you assume that it's going to be not that many people in that section, but this is Tribe and this was Bliss. Really?
It did seem kind of small.
Come on.
When I did eventually find where it was, I
There you go.
was actually surprised, yeah.
Yeah, it was tons of people. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was a clear fire hazard. At one point they just had to stop letting in people. So not a great job. Maybe if I'm in VIP and I pay extra money, I want to have my space.
So what was your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing. Now, I understand that the Lost Tribe is a team that works together, these designers working together. And I'm not just saying this because one of my very close friends is on that design team, but I think it's important that each designer gets recognition for their contributions to each section, whether or not there's overlap. When Tribe and Bliss came on the stage, the designers' names were announced and they were shown on the screen, and I just feel like Lost Tribe, in terms of the recognition that we give this section, which is, I think, such an amazing showing by one of the popular bands, one of the Feathers and Beads bands, to go in a more traditional and respectful manner with regards to mass. These designers especially deserve recognition because they're not just making a normal bikini. They are, handcrafting, because one of the rules of Lost Tribe is no feathers, no beads. So they're handcrafting all sorts of different materials, staying up late in the night. They should get some credit too.
I agree. All right, so those are your three least favorite things.
Yeah. Those are my three least favorite things for sure.
So, okay, my three things I disliked about the Tribe Band launch. The first one, probably the food. Well,
Really?
this is more of me being uninformed. I thought it was free food. But
Uninformed / cheap.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we picked up that box of wings and fries, I was like, yeah. But then when we had to pay for it. So, I guess that's not really the fault of Tribe. That's more of just me being a fool.
I disagree. I think it is Tribe's fault.
So you think they should have had free food?
Just a doubles, dog. Like, come on. I'm paying like $3.50 or $5 something. But I don't know if Bliss had food. I was in there.
Bliss, I feel like Bliss might have had. Well,
I
don't know.
didn't see any, but then again, I didn't explore too far because it was too crowded.
Yeah.
But I'm paying $3.50. Yes, there's free drinks, but we all know that you're getting the bottom shelf. Let's not get carried away. Give me some doubles, give me some corn soup, some cheap thing, I'm asking for much.
My next least favorite thing is probably, there seemed to be a lack of overall structure to the whole event, which could also just be me not having a sense of direction. So again, this may not actually be a criticism of Tribe.
Elaborate. What do you mean structure? There were several structures.
I just did not know where anything was. I didn't know where the entrance was or what side of the stage I was on.
That comes back to signage, though. That's why they would have just needed proper signage. Do
feel
you
like-
think the layout was poorly done? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know all I know is that I spent literally the whole time lost Tribe.
How poetic.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was just a matter of signage,
A lot of
I
people
think.
compliment me on those things.
Wow. So, yeah, I think that was just the issue. If we could get better signage next time, guys, then the whole concept would be really just perfectly executed.
I kind of spoke about my number one dislike because that was my response to you in the stage. I actually thought the stage just got people confused. Because somebody texted me and he was like, I'm on the left side of the stage. But which side are you on?
Yeah.
Unless, you know what it was? I think the next time they do a 360 stage, you and your friends, what you'll need to do is you'll need to establish a north point. And then use east-west because...
Yeah, because north is also a flexible and debatable concept, right?
That's true, yeah. Everybody has to have the same north.
Yeah, there you go.
And when you're drinking alcohol, you know the north is likely to change the more you drink.
Maybe they should have a few muster points Definitely a sign on each side of the stage for a 360 stage. Definitely signs for the exits, the entrances, and bigger signs for the bar, food, and bathrooms. But yeah, I think that's what it was. Signage was I think a major issue.
We're thinking of doing a top 10 models that we saw. We actually videotaped all of the different sections, presentations.
Yeah, and there was some really, really great strutting happening by the male models.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. They outshone the female models. Actually.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the number one, well, I don't know, we're going to do the number one. We still have to look at the contestants and use the criteria.
Right.
I feel like our number one might end up being a guy.
I think it might. I think I know who you're talking about.
I know, yeah, we're talking about the same guy.
Vibes Hassan. He was amazing.
But there was also a girl who I feel like could maybe take him out. Yeah. She was, that could be my future wife.
Wow. Apologies in advance.
Anyway, so look out for that. That should hopefully be... We have never really done a YouTube video before, so it's probably going to be the same quality as this podcast. So, I mean, you know what to expect already.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun though, guys.
It should be decent. We're going to try to put effort into it and actually come out with a good video.
So, all in all, Tribe, thanks for having us. Thank you for a great show, free drinks.
Depending on the feedback we get from this, maybe we should do more reviews of events and different things. What do you think?
You know what? If you want to come review an event, let us know. We'd be glad to feature you as a guest.
Or if you want us to review your event.
Ooh, that was probably what I should have said.
That's what you should have said. And this goes for anything. This could be another band launch. We'll work down the list. Another band launch, maybe an office party, birthday party, or even a barbecue.
We're also willing to review exchanges of road rage, for example. If you're in traffic and you would like an event reviewed between two drivers that might have gone down, you let us know.
That's true.
What else can we review? If your grandmother's cooking a lovely Sunday lunch, some crab and dumpling or whatever people cook on a Sunday, and you would like us to review that, you just hit us up.
Yeah, we'll probably come through.
We would definitely come through.
Especially if it's a Sunday.
You know what? If you are going to the gas station, I mean, we've recently had some great experiences at the gas station. A lot of action happening at the gas station. You think that's something we need to review? Let us know.
Let us know. All right, guys. Well, this is it for now.
In fact, you know what? If you are going to the grocery tomorrow and you see people sampling things and you see someone trying to smuggle a lettuce under their shirt, or you see an angry exchange between a customer and the cashier, and you think it's an event that TNC needs to unpack, baby, you just let us know.
Anyways, thanks for listening. You can actually check out all of our episodes on iTunes at TNT Unpacked with the and sign. And if you're interested in being on the show, let us know at unpackedmedia@gmail.com.